You made it to Friday, Delmarva.
Yeah.
Woo, congratulations. Thanks for spending your Friday with us here on Coast Life. We are your hosts. I'm Paige Marley.
I'm Leah Rizzo. Paige, you do anything good this weekend?
Going home.
Okay, yeah.
Nothing crazy, honestly.
That's good.
My brother-in-law's birthday.
Oh, fun.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
That's really it. What about you?
Going to the Ren Fair that they're doing in Townsend, Delaware.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, that's going to be so cool. Your outfit is probably amazing.
Yeah, I have to decide which corset I'm going to go with.
What a problem to have.
I know, right?
I'm jealous.
But yeah, it's going to be, I'll take some pictures.
Please do. That's going to be so fun. Oh, that's going to be awesome.
I'll be sure to share.
Yeah. Let us know what you're doing this weekend. A lot of fall activities.
Yep.
Not fall. Winter activities.
That's true. Yeah, we're
fall.
kind of we're still technically in fall
We
as
are.
much as the holiday aisles at stores will try to convince you otherwise.
Right.
But yeah, still in fall. But it's not too soon to start getting ready for some winter
Exactly.
plans, some
Yeah.
cute date night ideas, things like that.
Oh, I might put the Christmas tree up.
Okay.
I might.
This was something that I thought was kind of interesting. I mean, especially after the last few years have really changed, I think, the way that people look at the workforce. This study has come out that says more flexible work schedules can actually take 10 years, like it can make your heart 10 years younger,
That's incredible.
as opposed to the traditional 9 to 5.
Okay. I'm trying to think about, yeah, that makes sense, right? I mean, it has to have less stress.
I think so. I mean, I think like what people tend to stress about when it comes to the 9 to 5 is that everybody's 9 to 5. The post office is 9 to 5. Doctors are 9 to 5. So like all the important appointments that maybe you need to make in a day are the same time you're at work. So like you got to work it into either your lunch schedule or you've got to take PTO to go to go run errands, and nobody wants to have to do that. So I feel like I can certainly see less stress involved of say maybe you work Tuesday through Saturday, or you work these different, more flexible hours. Maybe it can take some of the strain off your work hours themselves, because if you've got more employees and you can build a more flexible schedule, then you've got Monday for appointments and you don't have to take any time off.
That does make sense. Like you said, if your doctor's 9 to 5 and so are you, how are you going to make an appointment? And yeah, you might push off, I'm guilty of it, you might push off your doctor's appointments because you don't want to take off work.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, haven't we all done that? You
Yes.
know? I think I'm actually doing it right now.
Some of us still need to find a primary care physician. Some of us.
Yes. 2 of us.
2 of us.
But we digress.
Here's something that maybe you do or don't like, and as it turns out, most people do not like. Are you good at sharing your food?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always share my food.
I think so. You always offer. You're always like,
Thanks.
hey, does anybody want something?
Thanks.
Like it's
Yeah. If I'm eating something that's really good, I want everyone to eat it.
Yes.
As well. So especially at restaurants, I will share it with my fiance, my parents, whoever I'm eating with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Are you?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think also we're both middle children. I think middle children we're good sharers. I think I'm used to my siblings both stealing stuff off my plate, and I'm just
Exactly.
like, well, I guess this is what's happening because
Yeah.
I'm not going to win that fight.
Yeah.
But it turns out that a lot of people hate it when people just like steal a fry off your plate and start eating, which I guess without
I know
any kind
people
of
like that.
without any kind of declaration that you're going to be like, oh, hey, can I try that? Like, even if you say it as you're reaching, I'm going to be like, yeah, of course, get in there.
Yeah.
But like, maybe if you just took it, it would rub me the wrong way. But like, that's what my older brother did to me all the time. So
Yeah, it depends who you are. If my siblings take a fry off my plate, I'm not gonna smack them and tell them to go
Yeah.
away. If it's a stranger, then that's weird.
yeah, but they didn't say stranger. They said specifically friends.
Well then yeah, I don't care if my friends take a fry off my plate. I think it's weird if you pick up my burger with both your hands and take a big bite without asking. I will
Yes.
still give you a bite.
Yeah, I
but
guess I
just
was thinking
ask.
like by default, I was just assuming kind of
Yeah.
shareable foods, but maybe they are talking more about like sandwiches, a slice
Yeah.
of pizza, like the foods that you don't share unless you offer.
And I will say, like, I know this is always a thing that guys don't like on social media and things. They always say, oh, are you hungry? I'll get you food. You say no. The guy gets his fries. You ask for a fry. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Sometimes we don't want a full order of fries. You
Exactly.
just want to try a fry.
Just want to try a fry, and then that trial of
Yes.
one single fry turns into half that fry order
Yes.
at least.
Exactly. My fiance is very generous, but he doesn't love to share.
Yeah.
He doesn't like to share his food. He'll buy me all the food in the world.
But his is his.
But his is his.
Okay.
And that was something I had to kind of get used to.
Yeah.
Because I thought, we're dating now, what's yours is mine. And so it wasn't weird for me to just take food off his, and he'd be like, why don't you get your own side
Right.
of fries?
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
So that was, I had to
Definitely the
remember.
bag fries on the way home.
Yes.
I was like, stop that.
I think I might be that annoying friend then.
And I'm like, I'm just testing
Yeah.
to make sure they're good.
Exactly. You bought chips, you bought us chips.
Exactly.
That's how it works. So I think I might be that annoying person who just feels comfortable taking food.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I know. But I always ask first. As long as you always ask, I think.
Well, I don't
that's
ask if it's my sisters.
good. I think family's different.
Yeah.
Family's
You're right,
different
you're
than
right,
friends.
All right. Family's different than friends. I still don't ask with some of my friends. Now I'm like really reflecting.
We'll let this self-realization sink in.
Dang.
But you found a funny video the other day talking about like the types of families. Thanksgiving is coming up.
Yes.
Which type of family is yours?
Yes, I saw this TikTok and it really rang true. I think it's going to ring true with a lot of you as well. So here's the thing. Your family, your Thanksgiving celebration is only one of three things. You are the casual family. This is, you're showing up in t-shirts, sweatpants, leggings, maybe jeans if you're feeling fancy.
Yeah.
You're eating on plastic or paper plates, and you're playing games, and everyone's sleeping on the couch together afterwards. That is, you're chilling. There's no expectations. Then there's the middle family. I think that this is what my family is. You wear maybe jeans and sweaters.
Yeah.
But you're not dressing up crazy. Maybe your paper plates have a fun design or pattern.
Yes.
You're using the gold plastic forks, but they're still plastic because no one wants to do dishes. And you're not really staying at Uncle Tom's. You're gonna go home and nap afterwards. Then there is who I think I aspire to be, but actually I don't know.
Yeah.
Y'all are fancy. That's the top tier. Dresses, your kids are in khakis, they're tucked in shirts. Almost like, think Easter service. That's your family on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Did any of these ring true to you? Are you like, oh yeah, like you're not playing football, maybe you have it on the background? That's the fancy family. Like,
Yeah.
But the first family, they're in the mud, they're playing football.
Yeah, I think we're probably more like the mid family too. I
We
think
are
we're
too.
like it's sort of, you're gonna see a mix of outfits at my family. Like I'm usually gonna be like, I'm gonna wear a cute sweater dress and a scarf and boots, and like I'll get dolled up, but like many members of my family will show up in sweats and a t-shirt and call it a day because, you know, you're here to eat.
Exactly. I do say I wish to aspire to be the fancy family until you eat, and then you're like,
I guess all tucked in.
I wish I had.
Oh, and I wear a
sweatpants.
high-waisted skirt.
That's exactly why no one stays for a nap. They go home and nap afterwards.
exactly it.
So let us know what kind of family you are, or if these ring true. Maybe none of these make sense to you, but in the TikTok comments, everyone was like, that's my family.
Yes.
You called us out. So I thought that was fun.
Yeah, and we love having fun with you guys too and
Yeah.
hearing from you on our socials or via email. You can always email us, team@coastlife.com. But it's Friday. We got a lot of fun to get to. Our field correspondent, Maya Henry, is going to tell us what's coming up on Coast Life today.
Coming up today on Coast Life, melt away your stress with Actualize Wellness Spa. And get cozy with Browse About's Books Book Clubs. And our pet of the week is ready to start the weekend with a new family. All that and more when Coast Life gets back.
Coast Life is brought to you by BB Healthcare, Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Preston Automotive Group, Shell Brothers, and the Parker Group.
Coast Life with the holiday season coming up. I'm sure there's plenty of hectic stress going on in your life. And if you want to unwind and de-stress a little bit, Katie Zarilli from our sister show, Delmarva Life, is going to tell us all about Actualize Wellness Spa and Retreat in Ocean City to help you get your glow back.
I'm going to double cleanse your face now.
Relaxation at its richest. A facial from Cindy Lamb is as soothing and satisfying as it sounds.
It's like better than a massage because you're getting #1 worldwide moisturizer and a massage. She hits acupressure points. She'll do scalp massage. She'll just release your sinuses and just do the whole thing.
Cindy is the aesthetics director at Actualize Wellness Spa and Retreat in West Ocean City. She and director Richard Root are collaborating to offer folks here the very best.
It cleans like 600 times cleaner than using our fingertips, you know?
Really?
Yes, this is very neat.
I love this thing.
Yes.
This is a niche that we're filling, the day spa and the best and Cosmo International. So we're kind of bringing the big city to the Eastern Shore. And that is something that's not fulfilled.
For Richard, helping others has been in his blood for generations.
That was my atmosphere growing up, to basically serve humanity.
And he's doing so through all kinds of offerings. Hot right now, their half-day dream retreat, a $475 value that'll only cost folks $149. Included is an advanced technology skin analysis, Singapore silk facial, an upper body and foot massage, aroma, sound and Reiki therapy, LED light therapy, a health counseling session.
Women come in together, they get into their robes and their slippers.
They'll also get to hang out in this detailed and divine lounge.
No time rush. You're welcomed in. You get your free drinks, all health drinks too. We sit down, we talk to you, chitter-chatter.
And if they bring a friend, they can try out the popular offering, 5 Sense Surround Therapy.
It's an experience, really. Older people will know this as surround sound. Or like, so what's occurring is they're getting sound therapy, they're getting light therapy, they're getting aromatherapy. We have silk all over the place here. So they are basically, and then the drink stuff, all senses are treated.
Let's focus for a moment on these facials. Cindy is as thorough as it gets.
So this is the machine that I'm going to use. So, and then this is a sensor that I'm going to apply on your skin. Okay. So this is how it goes. I press.
I'm nervous.
Pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, 53.
She does a peel, and a lot of her technique and her products are actually from various parts of the world.
In Loma, this is what we call the exfoliating cleanser that you could do every other day if you want.
Okay.
Especially if you have makeups on, I highly recommend every other day.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
She's in there like a doctor, and even better, analyzing skin. Looking at moles and hyperpigmentation.
Yeah, you do a lot of pigmentation, yeah.
She also uses advanced technology, like this Saluma light therapy.
This is the winner of last 10 years, every major award you could ever imagine. Okay, this stuff, at one level, it gets rid of your acne. Another level of light therapy, this one will get rid of your wrinkles.
And her massage is medicinal for the muscles.
The last lady who was here, who we love, Maria, 81, she goes, "What, is that those your hands?" It's like, those I feel like motors.
They also just hired another massage therapist, Zach Addison, who can offer a full collection of massages.
Deep tissue, Swedish, bamboo, cupping, you just keep on going, and he has studied it. This is like serious stuff. So people are gonna get like, whoa, major treatment.
And when it comes to Cindy, that treatment doesn't end when you walk out of the building.
She's always interacting. This is very different. Text me, show me your pictures. They'll go away with our best of formulas, and she'll continue to coach them.
And she's a coach worth listening to, because what she does
Oh, wow. I actually noticed that.
works wonders. Actualize Wellness Spa and Retreat. Luxurious treatment to level up your life.
Thanks, Katie. Another way to relax and unwind for you is maybe cuddling up with a good book. Maya Henry is going to be checking out Browse About Books in Rehoboth Beach when we get back.
You're watching Coast Life, and guys, it's becoming that time of weather where you just want to chill and relax, and it's no better time than grabbing a good book. And that is why we are here with Susan Kehoe, and we're talking about their book club coming up. So Susan, tell me a little bit about these 3 book clubs that you have going on.
I will, Maya. Thanks for coming again.
Yeah, of course.
So we have, as Maya said, we have 3 book clubs, and our original Browse About Book Club has been they've been here for 27 years, which is amazing. They've only had 2 book club leaders. Sherry Chappelle was our leader for about 20 years. Kathleen Baker took over for her, if you can take over for someone that's been doing something so wonderful for 20 years. And it's mostly ladies, but we do have some fellas who drop in every now and again. But they love to read literary fiction. That's kind of their jam, and they have these amazing conversations every single time they come here. The next book that they pick is that they're going to read is A Quiet Life by Ethan Joella. And Ethan is a local author, and he is just one of my favorite people. He's a great human being and a fantastic writer. He started out as a poet, so his use of language is just beautiful. This is his second novel called A Quiet Life. And he just sort of takes all of these everyday situations that people go through and just talks about them so beautifully and eloquently. And so there's a lot to dig in his book. So it's a perfect read for a book club. And since we're talking about Ethan, I will take a little side note here and let you know that he will be there for the book club meeting, which is on November 12th.
November 12th?
Yep, from 3 to 4:30 p.m.
Does the whole book have to be read?
No, I mean, obviously, the more you read, the more you're going to get out of it. And there might be a spoiler if you haven't finished the book. There could be spoilers in the discussion. But, you know, anyone is welcome to come no matter how much of the book you've read. But Ethan will be there, which is unusual. Most of our book club meetings, the author isn't able to come, but Ethan's going to join them. And I think it's going to make for a fantastic discussion. Ethan has a new book coming out next year that we're taking pre-orders for. This comes out July 2nd. And I just got to read an early copy of it. And because I'm so lucky, that's one of the perks of being in the book business.
We were talking about that.
Early.
I said, Susan, why'd you get this book early? And she was like, because I'm his biggest fan.
It's true. And I don't mean that in like a stalkery kind of way.
No, we know. You're good. You're good.
But this book, what's super cool about this one is it's set in Rehoboth. And like I said, it's his third novel set in Rehoboth. So it makes it really, really special. So we are taking pre-orders for this book and we will have a huge launch event for it in the summer. So keep an eye out on that. So Kelly, who is on our staff, and she's also a horror writer herself.
She wrote Maggie, I Have Your Baby.
Yeah.
And I talked to her before. She is into this horror stuff, guys. So if you're looking for someone who knows what they're talking about, she's the one. She's the one.
Kelly is your girl.
Yes.
And she's enthusiastic and knowledgeable. And I think it's going to be a really, it's going to end up being a really great club with great discussions and, you know, super, might give you nightmares, but if that's your thing,
not my thing.
This is the book club for you. Don't read it at night, you know, by yourself when you're home alone.
Have you read this book?
Horror is not my jam, so that's not for me.
Okay.
But Kelly, you know, all of our book club leaders have obviously read the books that they're discussing in their clubs, and they have, you know, very detailed notes about discussions and things to talk about and like background information. So it's going to be a really well thought out, knowledgeable. This is not a book. These are not book clubs that people just drink wine and pretend to read the books. Right? These are real book clubs.
Nice.
Where people are really enthusiastic about what they're talking about and really want to dig into the topics. So November 19th, from 3 to 4, which is also a Sunday, is going to be the second meeting of Kelly's Words That Bleed book club.
And you have something kind of familiar, kind of not. You have crime coming up. Yeah. I know a lot of people that love crime, so
yes,
let's dive into this one.
True crime all the time, right?
Yes.
All the people who love podcasts, true crime podcasts, you want to come for our new true crime book club. So this book club, the first meeting is December 3rd from 3 to 4 p.m. And, you know, Killers of the Flower Moon, the movie just came out.
Oh, there's a movie.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it's a Martin Scorsese film, and it's gotten fabulous reviews. And this book, David Gran, has just been a huge bestseller for years and years and years. He has a new book called The Wager that's been really popular as well. So this is what he does, and he does it well. It's won so many awards. There's so much to talk about in this book. So Steve's going to lead that discussion, and I'm sure it's going to be really fascinating and really fun.
Perfect. So you can kind of compare the movie and the book.
Right.
I always hear that the book is better. So
I think that's the case about 99% of the time.
I think so too. More details.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are our 3 book clubs that, you know, like I said, anyone is welcome to drop into at any time. You don't have to commit to all of them. You can just come into one. If there's just one book that you were really interested in, just come in for that one. That is A-okay.
All right, guys. So you heard it from Susan. You heard it from me. It's really right before you step onto the boardwalk. So make sure you stop into these book clubs. You might even find a new hobby, guys. But there's more Coast Life coming up right after the break.
This segment of Coast Life was brought to you by Browse About Books.
You're watching Coast Life, and guys, guess how old my buddy Yang is? Take a minute. He is 10 years old, but he has the energy of
a rabbit, guys. Like, he has some energy. And of course, we have Sarah Smith from the Brandywine Valley SPCA. So Sarah, tell us about Yang.
Yeah, this is Yang. You know, November is Adopt a Senior Pet Month. So we wanted to bring a senior, and Yang definitely needs a new home. But he has all the energy of a younger dog, but he's 10 and he's house trained. He loves to go for rides in the car. He loves other dogs. I mean, he's the perfect little dog.
So how did you find Yang? When I saw him, I thought he was like a baby. I thought he was a puppy. So I was really shocked to find out he was 10 years old. So how did you find this little guy?
I mean, you know, Yang is a good example of our work as Delaware's only open intake shelter for the entire state. So he was running the streets and we tried to find his owners, and so here he is looking to us to find a new home. So we know that there's a new home out there for him, the perfect home that will give him all the love that he deserves. And again, it's National Adopt a Senior Pet Month, so November is the best time to adopt him.
So what family do you think would be best for Yang? He's a little guy. Like, what kind of family do you think would, you know, he would fit best with?
You know what? This is the kind of dog that could be with any family. He would be great for a retired couple, a single. He would be great for a family that has other dogs already and they just want to add a little lap dog to their crew. He'd be great with kids. He really, you know, he's walked outside of our animal rescue center and seen our community cats and just doesn't even care about them. So really, he would be great in any family.
Okay. And will Yang be at your event happening that's coming up?
You know, we are participating in PetSmart's National Adoption Weekend this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. We're going to be Saturday at the Rehoboth PetSmart and Sunday at the Millsboro PetSmart. Both days are 11 to 3, and we'll have dogs, and hopefully not. Hopefully Yang will be adopted and he won't be able to go, so let's just all pray for that.
Awesome. And does anyone have to sign any papers? Do they need registration when it comes to adopting them?
You know, all of these adoptions are the same as we do every single day. You want to bring your ID, you want to bring a leash or a collar for a dog, a carrier for a cat, and you know, if you have another dog that you want your new dog to meet, you want to bring them too. And then you can just go home with your pet that day.
All right. Is there anything else, Sarah, that you would like to add about this super cool event or Yang?
You know, you can find Yang right now at our Animal Rescue Center. He is on Shingle Point Road at the Animal Rescue Center, which is the same place as our Eastern Shore Pet Resort, in case you're looking for that. We have a Georgetown location too, but the Animal Rescue Center is where Yang is, and he just wants to go home.
All right, guys, Yang is looking for his forever home. And like I said, Yang has some energy, so don't let his age fool you guys. But of course, if Yang is not adopted this weekend, you can find him at the Brandywine Valley SPCA Rescue Center?
Animal Rescue Center.
Animal Rescue Center on Shingle Point Road. But guys, we have so much more coming up right after the break.
You're watching Coast Life, and I'm sure you've noticed the changing of the seasons, which means you're switching over your seasonal decor, maybe both inside and outside. So your one-stop shop is going to be Lord's Mercantile, Garden Center, and Landscaping. Step one, when you get to the Merc shop, you want to find Gigi. Hi, Gigi.
Hi.
So tell me a little bit about, I think we're sort of in that transitional period between summer and fall, or coastal decor into the fall decor. And I mean, you guys are the experts. So what are some of the tips and tricks maybe that shoppers should look for while they're here to kind of make that transition?
Well, number one, thank you for being here. We love you guys and we're happy that you're with us. I think our main goal here is to make everybody comfortable and to know that there's not really a right or a wrong. As far as the decor, there is something for everyone. There's the coastal vibe. If you're someone who has more of the traditional blues and so on, we can help you ease some of the fall decor in with the browns, the tans, the oranges. You can also see as you look around our room here, we even have some pink in here. So we really try to work it all in. And in this transitional time, we have plenty of choices, lots of art, lots of gifts, and I think you will just be amazed when you walk in.
One of my favorite things about coming here is the vibe. I mean, you might walk in strangers, but you leave friends.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you.
It's so true.
Thank you for saying that. Some people just, need a minute. We try to let you walk in, look around, and then make ourselves available. And it's a very social setting, as you say, as well.
It is. This is just the beginning. There's more to explore, so let's get to it. Well, there's, of course, tons of fall decor to get your house ready for fall, but maybe somebody's got a birthday coming up or you've got a special occasion down the line. There's amazing gifts to shop here at the Merck store. Like, so many gifts.
Yeah, so many.
So why don't we start with jewelry? Because you guys have a lot of jewelry, and in fact, the last time you guys were in the studio with us, Paige and I sampled some, and I haven't taken it off
Like
since.
this?
Yes, exactly.
Yes. We love our E. Newton, which is a great product that is gold filled and doesn't tarnish ever.
Yes.
So I wear it all the time, and there are people that they say you can work out in it, you can swim in it, and it's not going to change. So I mean, that's awesome. So I always point that out to our guests. And Spartina, another one of our vendors, has also just introduced a new line that is supposed to also not no tarnish. So it's called their Splash Collection, and I have one of those on too because I can't stop myself.
That's what happens. I'm telling you, when you get to the store, I got to leave my purse in the car when I come here for work.
Every day, I allow myself one shift gift.
Nice, the one shift gift. I
One
love
shift
it.
gift.
So another thing you had kind of mentioned about, especially with gifts or special occasions coming up, you've got stuff in various price points, which is really nice.
We do. I always say that, you know, if you, whatever the gift and whatever your price point is, you'll be able to find something within that here at the Merck because we just got such a wide variety. And we can all help direct you to what it is that you're looking for, what that you need. We can help you put gifts together.
And maybe you're not the best gift wrapper. You guys take care of that too.
We love to gift wrap at the Merck. So we're constantly asking. We ask everybody if this is a gift, can we help you wrap it? And sometimes people are traveling, so we will give them a gift bag and maybe some tissue so that they can pack their suitcase, bring their gift home, and do it on their own.
Perfect, yes. You guys really are the pros. I am one of those people that I cannot wrap a gift to save my life, so this is a very necessary feature that you guys offer shoppers.
No, I'm a crazy rapper. Somebody gave me a T-shirt once that said "Gangsta Rapper," meaning because I like to wrap the gifts.
Very cute. And one more thing too, because again, you're bound to have to keep coming back because you're always going to find something new that you love. You have a loyalty program for repeat customers. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, we do. It's a great program. All we need is your name, your phone number, and an email. And for everything that you purchase, 5% goes into a loyalty account that'll be held for you until your next purchase. And then you're able to either use those dollars towards your purchase, or you can let it roll for as long as you want. And so you can build it up so that if you're looking for a big gift and you want to have a little bit more to put towards it, then you can do that with your loyalty account too. And it works between both stores, both the Garden Center and the Merck. So it's a great program. And it doesn't cost anything, it doesn't expire, and people, you know, it's really amazing. I use it myself for my shift gift.
The shift gift shopper. Well, Chris, thank you so much for kind of wrapping things up in this store. Like you said, there's still more to explore. We're going to check out what's outside as well.
This segment of Coast Life was brought to you by Lord's Mercantile.
You're watching Coast Life, and we're at Lord's Mercantile Landscaping and Garden Center in Millville.
As we've worked our way to the Garden Center now.
Yes.
And there's a lot here.
There really is. So we have 5 acres on this side of the road. And now our new store, the Mercantile, is right next door. So you can actually walk right out the door here and walk right into our new store.
It's awesome. You can shop all your indoor gifts, and for your outdoor garden lovers, this is also the perfect place to stop and shop. I mean, you guys still have some fall decor, but people who really need to kind of get a jump on this.
Yes, absolutely. So the store right now is full of everything that you need for fall. I think you're going to meet with Sam in a second to take you outside to see all of the mums and all of our fall annuals. But inside the store, we are full of birding. We actually have Connie Marshall, who works here, who just had Wild About Birds down the street, and she sold her store and now has taken over ours, and we are into everything birding.
Yes.
We also have a lot of indoor-outdoor decor in the garden center. So we have these awesome ceramic pumpkins that just came in. They have been so hot. We posted them on Facebook, and they are selling so quickly that we aren't able to get any more. So we need you guys to come in if you still want one.
Yes.
And then we have some really awesome indoor-outdoor gifts here as well.
Yeah, we've got some pillows, some bags behind us. I know these are always a really popular pick.
Yeah, these are new for fall, so we just got the Bitty Bug bags, and I don't know if you can see these. So we got the new cute little ones, and then we also got the bog bevies, which were very hard for us to get. So we only have a few in stock, but these bog bevies can just hang on the side of any bog bag that you have. We also got their new fall line, which are the canvas bags. So these canvas bog bags, I love this one. I take it to soccer every week. But they're backpacks, and then they have the bog part on the bottom so they won't fall over and they can sit in the grass all day.
Oh my gosh, genius.
So yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, for all the fall sports coming up. So there's a lot to take in when you check out the garden center, indoor and out. And no trip to Lourdes is complete without exploring the landscaping and garden center. That is where we are hanging out with Sam. Now, you might say mum's the word. We are surrounded by mums right now. You're the one sort of in charge of arranging these, acquiring these. Tell me what shoppers can find if they're looking to decorate the outside of their home.
So the great thing is about fall is, one, the temperature is starting to go down, so obviously you won't have to water as much. The great thing about the mums is that they last for a good month to month and a half. Once they are fully bloomed, they give a great splash of color towards your front door or in your garden bed. We also have some great other things as pansies and cabbage. Which are great about those is not only do they go through the fall months, but those plants will actually give you some color through the winter months. So when it's snowing and stuff like that and the snow kind of melts aside, your pansies will pop back up once they hit the sun again, so you'll have color all season long.
There you go. You are the man with a plan and all the knowledge of all things mums and garden center related.
So.
Well, there's plenty more to explore, as you can see, so we're going to keep moving. I don't know if you've heard this before, but I think they're saying that pets are the new kids and plants are kind of the new pets, especially for millennials. So Mackenzie here, goddess of the greenhouse, is going to tell us a little bit about what shoppers can find and experience when they come and check out these greenhouses. Because I mean, you guys put so much effort into them, the plants that people can find here, and in addition to, you've got a lot of services you provide for shoppers. So tell me a little bit about it.
Absolutely. So one of the greatest things is that we get a lot of plants shipped in from Florida because they're tropical. But another great thing is that we've started growing our own house plants. AJ, our grower, has grown all of these philodendrons that you see here. Not only do you just get to pick out a house plant, but we also have moss poles and different types of ceramic pots and all sorts of things that if you want to make it more for your house and more like your house plant, that you can do all those sort of things.
Bet you thought we were done showing you all the cool things at Lourdes. Well, we're not, because there's still more. Maybe if it's your outdoor space that you're really trying to spruce up with a tree. Heidi is the girl to see.
Summer season is coming to an end and fall is just revving up. It's the best time to plant. We have 16 wonderful beds of plants to offer, everything you could possibly think of. And if you are looking to have somebody install it for you, we're there for you. We would love to install your plants for you.
Yeah, some people can just kind of call and make an appointment, right?
Oh, yes.
Then that's exactly what you're going to want to do. But like we said, there's a lot to see and do and explore when you come here, whether you're shopping for indoor decor, outdoor decor, gifts. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on and on. So there's like 18 billion reasons why you need to check it out. But don't go anywhere, because there is more Coast Life headed your way.
This segment of Coast Life was brought to you by Lourdes Mercantile.
Oreo ice cream bar hack. Look at that. All you need is a pack of 6 Oreos, then crush them and add heavy cream with milk. Now add your popsicle sticks and freeze.
You know what that means, Coast Life. It's time for another TikTok Made Me Try It. And actually, a viewer sent us this one to try.
I'm so excited. It looks good. I'm so happy it's not like mustard on cottage cheese again.
Yeah.
Even though that was delicious, I'm ready for something sweet.
Yeah, and last week I tried, it was like cucumbers with ranch seasoning as like a, it's a little spiced up cucumber salad. So it was okay, but it wasn't like, didn't hit the spot, I guess, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm ready for dessert.
Yeah, Joe sent us this one.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Joe. And I think it's gonna be really fun to try. So we're basically making an Oreo popsicle.
Yum.
In the video, the guy takes like those little 6-pack of Oreos. We couldn't find that. You know that Paige and I are always doing sort of like the the very homegrown version of these TikToks. And so we bought the party size from the store, some cups, some milk, and the hard shell chocolate. So
yeah, make sure that they're cups. If you don't have like a mold or something, it's like a popsicle mold.
Yeah.
Make sure they're cups that can freeze. Don't get like the ones that'll shrink or be toxic.
I think the plastic ones too are a little bit harder to like get off the popsicle when it's ready.
Right. Yeah, that's the only disclaimer. Otherwise, like she said, it's going to be this kind of homegrown, as much as you already have in your house as you can.
Yeah, that's how we like to do it here on Coast Life. So we're gonna give this a try. We're gonna crush up some Oreos, put them in the cup.
Okay.
Add the milk and let those freeze.
Okay, and now little disclaimer, because of course we had to let them freeze. So we already Leah made some yesterday.
Yes.
So I'm gonna kind of follow your lead on this.
So I think I used about like 4 or 5. I think in the video he uses a 6-pack, but again, we have the double stuff because it's double stuff or bust.
And we were talking about, we wanted to use kind of traditional Oreos for this one, but it would be really good. We saw like peanut butter Oreos in the store.
Yeah, we saw mint Oreos. Like there were
birthday cake. So yeah, you could do like any flavor Oreo as well.
I think I'm at like 4 or 5. So yeah, you just want to get like towards the top of your cup.
I think I need 2 more. I'm a little slower than you.
No, you're good.
Sorry.
I had a practice run.
That's true. That's true. I'm making really big pieces, but
that's what. Yeah, I think that's okay.
Okay.
Maybe that'll be trickier to eat. I don't know, but
chunkier.
Yeah,
we're fine with that.
So pretty simple. I think we forgot to bring our spoons up here, but you're gonna need a stick.
Yeah, popsicle
I feel like that's
stick.
pretty self-explanatory.
We use spoons.
You fill the cup up to about the top.
Perfect. Oh, I would like just drink it.
I know
right
now. I love Oreos.
Well,
like,
doesn't it kind of
one
remind you of
favorite
like,
cookies?
Like cereal right now?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I gotta fill it more. Okay.
Remember Cookie Crisp when they tried to convince us that was an appropriate cereal for children?
It was good.
Like it wasn't just mini cookies.
Yeah. So that's really it, right? I mean, then you would stick your
pretty much it.
Stick in.
You'd put the stick in. Again, for us, we did this really homegrown style, so we used spoons.
And fast forward to...
You're gonna let that freeze.
Frozen ones.
Yeah.
So we have not tried these yet, though.
All we did was freeze them. Yeah, we haven't actually tried it yet.
Yeah, it would take too long for you guys to have to deal with us putting them in the freezer.
Yes, and in the video, he just kind of melted some chocolate chips. I thought we would go with the hard shell chocolate just because it does everything a little bit faster.
It's so good. I hope this is good. I mean, I feel like it has the potential to be great.
I feel like it does too. That's why I was excited to try this one, and I'm so glad that Joe sent it to us because again, it seemed like this is going to be a really fun one to try.
So I'm just unpeeling this a little bit.
All right.
Trying to. Ooh, look at that. Okay.
Comes out fast.
Wait, this looks so good. Oh, it's a little drippy.
Melting already. Here, you want me to?
Yeah, can you put it in that cup? Thank you. Oh, I love chocolate shell.
All right.
I'm so excited. So this is kind of what it looks like when it's done.
Okay, yeah.
Freezing. Looks really good.
I was gonna say, ooh, turned out better than I expected. It's a little heavy on the plastic spoon.
So we'll dunk it in the chocolate shell on the bottom.
Yep. I might do a little twist.
Good idea. Oh yeah, a little upside down.
A little upside down action.
Mine's gonna drip if I do that. That's okay.
I'll say I think I filled yours up a little bit more.
Oh, that doesn't look appetizing.
I feel like it stuck to the cup.
Yeah, we should have poured it. Oh. Just don't get any on the blue couch.
Oh God.
Okay. I'm just gonna go for it, but I'm gonna eat over the table like this.
That's smart. Yeah. All right.
Cheers.
Ready?
That looked ridiculous. Oh yeah.
Joe, you sent us the right TikTok, made me try it today.
Oh yeah.
This is amazing.
Oh my God.
If you love Oreos and you love frozen treats, this is the TikTok for you to try, and it comes together super quick.
And you get your calcium. I'm pretty sure I have chocolate in my mouth. I don't care. Oh my God. Wait, look at this. You see that? I'm choking.
This is so good.
That Oreo.
Oh, it's an Oreo popsicle. We're making a huge mess.
Yeah, if you have kids, make this with your kids with like placemats. But
yes, yeah, you might want to do most of the work on this one if you got kids and you're not a big fan of cleaning up the messes. But I think, Joe, again, thank you so much because this was a really big win for TikTok Made Me Try It.
This is why we need you guys.
I know.
To keep sending us your ideas.
Yeah, so any more viewers out there that come across the TikTok that you're interested to see, hey, does this actually work? Does it taste good? Does it, happen like it does when all these influencers do it? Send it our way. We'll try it and test it out for you. Paige is still eating her Oreo popsicle. We're gonna finish these off. Take a quick break, and Coast Life will be right back.
Out this winter wonderland. Unfortunately, it's not super close.
No, but hey, if you got some PTO saved up that you got to use before the end of the year, maybe this there's a little trip for you.
Yeah, and some miles saved up. It's across the pond in London at the London Zoo, and actually, you might really want to consider going. They're doing something really fun where you can have a sleepover at the zoo for Christmas.
And dreams can come true.
I know. So this whole kind of package is You go in, they have it decorated for Christmas at the zoo.
Yay.
You get to stay in their Winter Wonderland Lodge. You get a behind the scenes kind of look at the lion's den.
Ooh, very cool.
How cool are lions in the snow?
Awesome.
You're going to make presents
Aw.
for the zoo animals.
Aw.
I know. And at night, when you're sleeping, you get kind of this exclusive tour of all the nocturnal animals that they have there.
Oh, fun. Because, yeah, usually when you go to the zoo and like half the animals are asleep, that's because it's not their time to be awake.
Exactly. And you're like knocking on the glass. Wake
Yeah.
up. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. So how sweet is that, though?
I love that.
I actually think a lot of people will want to do this.
Yeah, I think when maybe you don't see me, I'm going to be at the London Zoo.
That's fine.
Making presents for the animals.
As long as you send us video of
course
you
I
doing
will.
it. And pictures so we can
COASTLIFE
live with
abroad.
you. Abroad. That would be fun. So yeah, I just thought that was a fun little Halloween, Christmas thing that you all can do because it's open to everyone. You just have to go on the website, check it out, try to get a ticket.
Yeah, that's a cool thing to share. But
It is, definitely.
we know we've got a lot of holiday fun locally too that we'll continue to keep you updated on. I mean, we've got so many events happening, whether it's parades and tree lightings and just all kinds of mini golf and trees to go see. There's a lot happening on Delmarva to keep you in the holiday spirit.
Definitely, so much fun. Don't forget Shellville too is opening.
Yes, that's right.
A lot to happen.
Big hotspot.
Yes. So you can start a lot of those fun events this weekend. So we'll let you go. We'll let you get to planning. I know you have a lot more to do. Also, though, Coastal News at 5 is next. So maybe you plan a little bit.